Welcome to Not Enough Time. Please like and subscribe. Hi, I'm the wife of Mr. Not Enough Time. Nice to meet you. I am here today to talk about my watch journey, from someone who proudly never wore watches at all to slowly being coaxed into the Pandora's box of the watch world through my husband's new obsession. I found myself going from rolling my eyes at my husband for the endless reel of watch videos I was subjected to as he decided what the next piece in his collection might be, to watching alongside him, intrigued and getting sucked into the beauty and craftsmanship of timepieces. At first, it was developing an understanding and appreciation for my husband's new hobby and burgeoning collection. Then it was the realization that I had become a very unlikely and not nearly as a reluctant fan as I made myself out to be. For a long while, you see, I held the belief that wearing a watch was a bit square, and that by wearing a watch that somehow I would be trapped to the constraints and dictatorship of ticking hands. I secretly like to think that I'm a free-spirited bohemian, even though I'm lucky to have a successful career, that time would never tie me down and I would wear a watch over my dead body. However, this outdated belief was slowly overtaken through seeing how the creation of watches is really a lifelong passion, a pursuit of excellence, a reflection of our heritage, an heirloom for everyone to own and to marvel at, that watches could be art pieces rather than just functional objects. In supporting my husband purchasing his second luxury watch after the Tag Heuer, the Rolex Milgauss, I came to appreciate that a simple dial speaks volumes in capturing colours from the natural world. The blue, almost turquoise sunburst dial made me feel like I was jumping into a Maldivian ocean, the glow of the emerald bringing a celestial sheen. I encouraged him to purchase immediately just so I could look at it. One day, my husband, in return favour for my patience, put on a video featuring the Omega DeVille Trésor, which he knew I would adore due to my love of gemstones, crystals, gold and vintage pieces. I was completely smitten, but then saw the mean price tag of £32,000 and sadly thought again. It was a great exercise though, as it distilled in me what my fantasy watch criteria would be. 1. Rule of thumb, the watch would have to be unique and an art piece. 2. Must be bracelet or jewellery-like, not the watch face taking over the entire wrist. A watch, but not a watch, if you know what I mean. 3. Must have a gemstone or natural material face if possible. 4. Be good value for the price. Up to this point, I'd thought if I ever own a watch, I'll have to glam it up with lots of expensive bracelets to bring about a more feminine and funky look. Cue excuse to buy more jewellery, of course. But then, would it be possible to have it all in one watch rather than the fuss and expense of lots of jangly wrist candy that could also damage your watch? It was fun to explore some of the incredible jewellery-esque models in the market today, like the beautiful Bulgari Serpenti series, the Spiga even coming in malachite. Alas, the trouble with any watch featuring real gold and diamonds is a slight issue of needing to be a millionaire. I did try some of these watches virtually, enjoying the process, but slowly realizing that they look gaudy and overpowering on me. This was not the look I was going for. I also found that big watches, however in fashion they are, simply did not suit me. I'm not ultra skinny and realize they look cool on smaller frames but make me look heavier. Look at Victoria Beckham and Rihanna rocking the oversized. Perhaps in another lifetime I will too, but not this one sadly, as I enjoy food and wine too much. You can see how enjoyably far down I got in this rabbit hole of watch fantasizing. Does this sound like you too? Then keep tuned. I decided to put it all on the back burner now, thinking, you know what, maybe this watch malarkey is not for me. I'll never find my dream watch, until one rainy afternoon my husband said fatefully, "Let's find you one." He then proceeded to send me a few links, none of which really jumped out. Sorry, hubby. I then started Googling and saw the Cartier Panthers to Cartier in medium retailing at £11,600. I liked this watch instantly for a number of reasons. It had a beautiful bracelet combining rose gold and silver and a lovely gold diamond flecked bezel. Although it didn't have the wow factor of a natural gemstone, the Roman numerals and clarity of the face read sophistication to me. Perhaps more importantly, I'd recently turned 40 and I wanted a way to celebrate it with my beloved father, who'd sadly passed away a couple of years prior. Cartier was his watch brand that he'd worn forever, and his watch was a parting gift from his employer of 40 years too. However, there was a rather large curveball in my shopping cart that I liked the look of. And here it is, the Rolex Date-Just with Tahitian mother of pearl dial, fluted bezel, silver and rose gold jubilee bracelet, pre-loved but only worn once, in perfect condition. I was completely torn by this stage. I never thought of owning a Rolex myself, cue stereotype, and I was starting to fall for the sentimental Cartier narrative. I wasn't sure which way to go. However, my partner in crime sat me down to watch some more requisite videos. Which watch do you think I bought? If you guessed the Rolex, you're right. I love the Jubilee bracelet's 5-piece semicircular link design, which appears luxurious and elegant, more so than the Oyster, for example. The increased number of links also mean that the Jubilee bracelet captures the light beautifully and almost looks like a piece of jewelry in itself. The 3 middle links on the Jubilee bracelet are polished and the links on each side are brushed. It tapers beautifully and sits nice and flat. Now let's get into that gorgeous dial. One of the reviews said the mother of pearl dial could be likened to an aurora borealis, altering colour in different lights. A kaleidoscope of colours can be seen from a dark purpley bronze to pearly pinks and flashes of green. The second hand dances over the surface like a gold butterfly, and the diamonds spark in the dial sky. The fluted bezel is like a sunny halo that captures and bounces the light, giving a truly magical look. It's traditional, yet timeless, and can be worn day or night with any coloured jewellery. It's a stunner, but doesn't dominate the wrist. You can be free to add your own style. It's a true chameleon. Dear listener, it has not left my wrist since. I also had a lovely exchange with the owner who put this watch on the market for a very good price at £6,500. One of my criteria is buying a watch that is good value. Sensibly, another reason why I took my husband's advice to buy a watch that would at least hold its value over time, although we both know I will never ever sell it. It was also really sweet that this lady wanted it to go to the right owner who would truly enjoy it. She had gone on to buy another watch and hardly wore the abandoned Rolex, which she felt was wrong and a crying shame. Well, she went to the right home and baby isn't in the corner anymore, it's on my wrist. I still dream of owning a Rolex Malachite party watch from the 70s, which I found after this purchase, but perhaps that's a story for another day. It was so lovely to be hogging the limelight for a change, and I may make another appearance soon if you like this video. So please like and subscribe. I would love to hear your opinion if I made the right choice.